Alright, that should do the trick. Man, I knew I was forgetting something. Let's do something real quick here. There we go. Got the hub all nice, or I guess the game all booted up. I don't have the hub open yet, but I will in a second. You know, this isn't the song I thought it was, I don't think. I think maybe this is what I'm looking for. Perhaps. Alright, let's go ahead and head off to the live scene. There we go. Oh, we got some new, stuff going on here. Yeah, we'll pause you. I'll move you down here. Yo, meet the boy. How's it going? What's up? I'm just about to open up a lobby. How's your day going? Checking add-on content. Oh. I don't know what 07 is. You know, it always says that there's Noah. Doing good, man. Gotta work on some art. I'll be lurking. Sounds good. Well, if you ever decide to take a break from art and want to play some Monster Hunter, you know where to find me. Let's see. Go ahead and open up a hub. That should do the trick. I've been having a lot of fun with Sword and Shield lately. I think it's been like one of my new favorite sets. Oh, it's a salute. Ah, I can see it now. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. I'll go to lobby settings. Change the lobby ID. God, I wish some of this stuff was like more automatic, but you know, we do what we can. N7, H7, J4. Looks right to me. And then my keyboard is on the floor. And this is the keyboard for the game. Okay, perfect. Got a lobby, got a code ID up there. I think this stream is just about set up entirely. Go ahead and set up some talisman to be crafted real quick. Oh wait, let me find an 80 real quick. There we go. I don't need that much soul prism. Then we'll find a quick 100. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, and that'll be that. Yo, Dope Cat. Today I woke up and asked myself, how much damage could I put on a light bowgun? I would like to find out. I have been thoroughly enjoying Sword and Shield as of late. That has been like my go-to weapon for the past few days. Welcome. You can go ahead and post first, by the way, Dope Cat. The lobby is your oyster for this brief moment of time. So how much damage did you put on a light bow gun? Goals. Oh man. Let's see. What are we looking for here? I feel like I was working on something, right? Like some sort of armor set. I really wanted to make a bow set. I know that, but I wasn't sure what kind of bow set I was going for. I did not realize attack boost got nerfed so hard, though. So I'm probably gonna have to slot. I slot one max might and agitator. Yeah, that might be the move. Yay, Raidens, how's it going? We have an open hub if you want to come and join us. I'm just kind of looking and seeing if I wanted to make a bow set. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I was working on a greatsword set, but it might actually double as a decent bow set. Because it's got Charge Master. Focus is alright. Stamina Thief, eh. I mean, it would work, technically. Attack boost got nerfed? I'm unfamiliar with that. I mean, unless we're talking from, like, game to game. Yo! Caffeinated Corpse, thank you so much for the follow. I have an open hub if you want to play. Let's see. Not sure, it just feels weaker. I mean, it might be. I'm not super familiar with it. But thank you so much for the follow again. Let's see. Yeah. So Dope Cat's going to start us off. We have 2 open spots in the hub. Would not surprise me if Raiden shows up here in just a second along with, I don't know, anybody who wants to hop in. Let's see. I was just thinking about bows, right? My brain is like all over the place today. I don't know why. I'm just like, what do I want? I don't even know. I can make a decent spread bow, I guess, with that. I guess. Like, status trigger is kind of cool. Stamina surge. Latent power, attack boost, your place guts, speed eating. That's aight. By the way, what do I expect for the digital event? You know, honestly, I have no idea. Question, is it like a DLC is going live? Or are they talking about it? Or you asked me what I thought of the digital event, because I haven't seen it, actually. Because I know what I'd want. There's actually, okay, there's only one thing I really want for this game right now, and it's talking and showcasing what TU4 is going to have. Gotcha. Wait, has it, so my question is, was there a digital event, or did they just announce that they are putting out another DLC update? Or like an update, like a free update to the game? Or both, you know, it could be both. They announced the date of the digital event. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, no, the thing that I really want to see for Monster Hunter, like, soon, is, you know, skins are cool, that's whatever. I want, like, music is really cool. I'm a fan of that. But, like, the big thing is I want Supernova to be a move in Monster Hunter again for Heavy Bowgun. That's all I want. I just want one special back. And it's the ability to fire a giant fireball at a monster and watch it burn. That's what I want. I think it'd be really cool if we got some more specials. But like in terms of like weapon balance, the game feels very balanced right now. Like there isn't a weapon, in my opinion, that's underperforming to the point where it's just like unusable, if that makes sense. It'd be amazing if big moves came back. But, like, you know, who knows? Oh, I didn't thread it. That's okay. We'll try again. Just wanted the puppet spider. But apparently that was too much. You want energy blade for charge blade? That would be cool. No, there's just so much good stuff. Also, I did do some like somewhat quality of life stuff for the stream. And I say the stream, I meant like, you know, for the way my game is set up right now. The big thing is I should be using this if I want to cut things close to me. Is I finally unlocked that final spot in the lava caverns. Yay! So now I don't have to spend like 10 years just wandering the map trying to find like something. You know what I mean? Oh, big whiff. I haven't gotten used to the size of that jump yet. Alright, grab a fire beetle, and then I do believe that there's a thunder beetle that likes to hang out right around here. Right up there. Got tired of the scenic route? I've been tired of the scenic route. Lava Caverns has been my least favorite map because I don't have that one spot unlocked. It just feels like it takes me forever to get anywhere. If that makes sense. Alright, let's do this thing. Big whiffs. That's okay. Speaking of maps, what's your favorite and least favorite map? Let's see. Well, it had been Lava Caverns. I actually really love this map and the way that they updated it. I think it looks amazing. That's right. Big damage. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on dodging there. Let's see. Honestly, okay, the volcano might still be my least favorite map in the game. In all honesty. And then my favorite map, actually no, you know what it is? Okay, I know what I'm talking about now. Okay, so my favorite map in the game is probably, honestly, this one is pretty amazing. I think it's up there. However, my least favorite map is actually the new area, the one that they released with Sunbreak, yeah, Sunbreak. Is that what this is update is called? Sunrise, Sunbreak, something like that. Ah, I really wanted to be in that. Yeah, Sidel, that's it. Like, aesthetically, I think it's my favorite. But in terms of maps to, like, actually play, it's my least favorite. Because everything is just so far away from everything. You know? Like, there is no area to be close to the monster. Like, I don't know. It was Lava Cavern, but I think Lava Cavern is, that's purely due to, just the way it's been playing for me personally, because I hadn't bothered to actually update or unlock that final area. It is massive, and I do appreciate all the wirebug stuff that exists. Like, you know, all of the wirebug spots are pretty fantastic. You know, the ability to traverse the map using those is fine, you know, with the jewel lilies or whatever. But like in terms of just everything else, like it's really I don't feel it that much. Ah, another whiff. That's okay. Come on. Ah, I missed my timing. I really wanted a blade skill hone off of that. That's okay. Ooh. Ah. Blighted Dreams says join the quest. That's a cool name. Oh, God. That sweep, it gets me every single time. Doesn't matter what the game is. Go ahead and bump up. There we go. Tell you what, we'll go for a Fire Beetle here. Just while I heal. So that way I feel like I'm still contributing. Solid. Good stuff. But yeah, no. That's my favorite and least favorite map. This one is actually great. Desert is also up there in terms of least favorite maps. And again, it's just due to size. Like, in terms of aesthetics, like, the maps, I love cool-looking maps. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're amazing. But, like, when they feel like you spend more time trying to traverse the map than you do getting to, like, fight the monster, it makes me kind of sad. Pour myself another cup of tea. Actually, this is the first cup of tea. So, let that kind of cool off a little bit. The pros of Sidel is the amount of endemic life you can pick up. I mean, yeah, but like, you know, this map is not Sidel sized, and I can pick up tons of endemic life. Like, I have a Thunder Beetle, I got an Anticobra, like, I got all kinds of stuff. Like, and, you know, I did it very quickly, and then, like, was still right by the monster. Like, this map is fantastic. Not kidding. Nargo weak spot shot damage to his groin. That is awful. Yeah, you know, just shoot him right in the crotch. Best damage in the game. All right. I do believe it is Raiden's turn to go ahead and post a quest. So go ahead and feel free to do that. Also, I love just mashing A and the side button to, like, scroll through all of these menus as fast as possible. I don't know why. It just makes me happy. Let's see. But yeah, no, I've been thoroughly enjoying Sword and Shield. I think it's still not, like, the best set in terms of, like, you know, or best weapon in terms of, like, doing high damage. But, like, you know, it works. It really does work. Man, I swear I was working on a bow, and I don't know what it is. What bow I was going to make anymore. It was around here somewhere. I swear. Oh, that might be fun. Depends on what kind of coatings it gets. Close range power. I mean, that's really the two. Like, that's all I really want. Oh, okay, I cannot make another Chameleos weapon. I saw it and I was like, oh, I like this. And of course, it's Chameleos. Like, again, I can't keep using Chameleos. Oh, that's right. I made this. That was it. This is the one. And then I was going to make an armor set that complemented it. So I was thinking of going probably the exact monster, actually. Which was going to be Chaos Gore. Which I'm trying to remember which one that was. Is it you? No. 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 Silver, Luna, Flaming, Omnia, Chaotic Gore. Oh, that's right. Here it is. Okay, now I remember what to do. I don't know what to post. Post whatever you like. I just remembered what I was working on before. And then I'll probably go ahead and run some talisman that boosts, like, stamina, maybe Charge Master or something. It's the other skill. Well done. Let's go grab our ticket or whatever. Thank you. But yeah, no, just go ahead and post whatever you'd like. Whatever sounds like fun to you. I'm actually gonna go grab a second layer. It's actually pretty chilly here. 1 second. go. Feeling a little warmer now. I like beating up this serpent. Yeah, no, it probably deserves it. Honestly, like, fighting this thing and playing Sword and Shield was probably one of the most fun experiences I had recently. You know, just trying out something new. Fantastic. Love it. You know, it's funny. There are, like, so many weapons I don't, like, haven't tried. Like, okay, I feel like people who play Monster Hunter tend to, like, want to learn a whole bunch of brand new weapons. But sometimes I really don't feel that way. Like, Lance, I really don't care about learning Lance. For whatever reason. Personally, I like seeing the big numbers I can pull. Hold on, let me purchase 999,000 gunpowder. Ridiculous. Let's just chat. Great conversation. Let's see. Play with Babotosh. Could always call my Kahoot. I feel like this is like the equivalent of like playing with your Poogie back in like 4U or, you know, the sheep in GU. Okay, another change, okay? I can think of 2 more changes I can think of that I'd like. 1, do something with kunais. They literally do nothing in this game. And then number 2, can we do some like cool stuff with Kahoots? Like, you know, I would like to be able to like send it out and have it like do something. Also, third request, bring back. We need to bring back the ability to play as cats. That is a absolute miss, in my opinion. How could they take that away from us? Yeah, you get to look excellent. There's no way that they're going to bring back Prowler mode, but, like, I want it back. We need it back. It was one of the coolest parts about GU, was the fact that you could play as the Prowler. Where is that? Like, you know, it was so good. Hello, Vonka. Welcome. How's it going? We have an open spot if you want to come join us. Oh, the tea is so good today. Also, tonight, I'm going to be cooking dinner. And I will post what it is I'm making in the Discord. It's cool. I'm not free tonight. Aw, rip. Well, it's nice seeing you. I'm going to wait for a lottery that investment. Wait. I'm going to wait for a lottery that investment is way too much Zenny at the moment. I see. But yeah, no. There's so many things about this game that like I would love to see added, I guess. That, you know, honestly, I forget that I want added. I think that stickers are cool. I think cosmetics are cool, but like I want bigger like game change kind of updates. You know what I mean? We need more stuff to do, not more stuff to buy. That's the big thing. But I don't think that's, you know, it's a company, so my hopes for that are pretty low, in all honesty. Oh, cool, I hit it. Let me hop on you. No! I got cucked by windows. That's it. Take the damage. Literally am failing to hit it in every capacity. There we go. This theme fits the monster so well. It's so good. There we go. Keep the damage going. That's it. Oh my god. Why? There we go. Oh, never mind. I was originally going to go ahead and actually hit the monster. Alright, someone knows what they're doing in this fight. That's always a good sign. That's it. Just keep sitting there. Let us keep destroying it. What kind of build am I running? I am currently running a kind of a blast sword and shield set. If I describe it in a kind of way, it's decent. Oh, come on. Let me down there. I can't dodge because I am. It's currently in terms of armor though. I'm running a pure what is it? Flaming Mitsune set. So you know, lots of evasion, some nice like basic skills like embolden and stuff like that. That was the wrong special. Yeah, Violet Mitsune. Thank you. Not Flaming Mitsune. Whatever the hell I said was completely wrong. And then yeah, I'm running the Teostra's sword and shield. I'll take some healing. Why not? Thank you. One shot, perfect. No, it's solid. You know, it lets me do exactly what I want. Oh, and I also run Blade Scale Hung because you know why not? Ow. Well, you know, since you so thankfully threw me up here, I might as well stay here and miss every single shot. But yeah, no, the set is solid. I'm kind of a fan with how it's turning out. There we go. The sword and shield experience. Yeah, no, exactly. You know what's up. Amazing. Literally can't do jack. I can't dodge my way up here because my evasion distance is just too high. Okay. Good job, cat. This is the easiest way to do damage against this monster for me. Is just keep using my my wire bug skill. That's actually the exact reason why I use it for monsters that like tend to spend all of their time like flying around up in the air. Because like I know for a fact that Shoryuken is a fantastic skill, like actually amazing. But don't forget tail, by the way. Yeah, right over here. Maybe they already got hit tail. Piercing ammo, no thoughts, head empty. Flashing colors make the neurons happy. Yeah, no, exactly. Loads of counter frames. Oh yeah, no, for sure. And not only is it like lots of counter frames, but it's also like it's a proper counter. You know, it's not heavy bowgun counter from the beginning of the game kind of counter where it's just like, yeah, you get hit once and then you can charge up your thing and then inevitably get like stepped on. Like, God, don't get me started with heavy bowguns counter. It was so bad. It's so much better now. Nice ground carving. Did I get something nice from the ground? I don't remember. All right, I guess it's my turn to post something. Alright, so I'm actually working on Chaos Gore, so that's what I'm going to be posting today. In the hopes that I can actually finish the set. Nah, it my screen looked like they were carving the ground. Ah, okay, gotcha. Very, very, very silly. Monster Hunter's a weird game. Like, I don't know what the deal with the online is, but like, it's got some oddities to it. Same on yours? Well, that's weird, because I'm definitely, my Switch is hooked up via Ethernet, so I know I have a stable connection. Can't stay for too long, but I'll stay for like 20 minutes. Well, I appreciate it, Vonka. It's nice having your company. Gotta get that soil plus. That's right. Everyone needs more dirt in their lives. We'll actually do Meowcenary stuff real quick. Because you know what? Why not? Where's the Chaos Gore? I know he's around here somewhere. Nowhere to be found. We're going to send you out this way, though, because just in case. It's never enough dirt. But yeah, no, I want to see a usage for kunais. It just literally doesn't exist right now. 0.1 drop rate to get that Abyss Ground Spire. Is it actually? Oy. There is no Chaotic or Meowcenaries. Oh, that makes me sad. That's okay. We'll go for the other one. Maybe my bird has some Chaotic Ore parts. The Kuhu out here collecting stuff for me. Aw, dang. Come on, give me the good stuff. That is 3 trap tools. I need to carve a lot of dirt for that. Jesus. Feed the birds. Yo, Pochinu, welcome. We're just talking about carving dirt. We have an open spot if you want to join us. You know, I'm just kind of waiting for, we're doing Chaotic Gore right now, but, you know, we're doing a round robin hump, so basically you can, you know, jump in and post anything you want. Super glad to hear it. We did just start the quest, so I apologize if that was a little bit late. But, you know, there's no, whatchamacallit. You should just be able to jump in. I didn't post a thing where, like, other people can jump in from out of nowhere. So, when you get here, just accept the quest and, you know, come join us. Fight some chaotic gore. Get whatever parts you're missing. I'm going to try and learn boat today, hopefully. Assuming I can make this set. And I will be heavily targeting tail because... Actually... you know, that's a part that I need. Ah, that's not where I wanted to end up. I just wanted to grab that guy along with some of this stuff. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Grab some endemic life. Grab the other one. We'll grab you as well. And in we go. Oh my god, just got nuked. Oh my god, just immediate big damage. Another big heal. Oh, come on. I'm like trying to play just outside of this monster's range instead I'm like barely stepping into its range. It's like the exact opposite of what I want to be doing. Like that. You see, if I'd walked forward just a little bit, I would have been caught up in all of that nonsense. Oh. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Time to destroy some houses. I guess there was Mitsune right there. I literally could have taken him to Mitsune if I really wanted to. Ooh, I think that was a blade scale hone I heard. Oh, Missouri left. Probably for the best, because I don't think that was you, Pochinu. After the second upward slash, there's a weird awkward attack, and it's really not good. Are you talking about, Oh my god. That was some big damage I just took. More big damage. Thank you. Come on! the pissy knee attack. Are you talking about like Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a aerial like sword swipe or something like that. I'm assuming that you're still referring to all of this is in reference to Sword and Shield. Oh my god. That was cool to watch. Yeah, the Sword and Shield attack. Oh my god, this guy is doing mad damage to us. Yeah, okay, I wasn't crazy. I thought I got one tapped earlier. Go get them birds. For the record, I got birds. I'm just gonna grab that real quick. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, that move right there, I like it a lot, but man, it has some flaws. Nice. Good work. Oh, there's Sora. Joining in soon for some dirt carving. Super glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm going to grab that real quick. You know, that was the wrong special, but it totally worked out for me, so I'm not complaining too much. Well, that's actually so sad. That's the big downside of the short you can counter. That's it. Everyone gets to do big damage right now. Aw. I tried to dodge it. No luck, though. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get hit by that. Raise the sharpness, keep the destroyer oil up. Oh my god. It really blows my mind at how much, like, how quickly this move comes back. There we go. Ooh, let's go, cats. Oh my god. Wrong ability. Oh, somebody is absolutely keeping us up. Do I have Wirebug Whisperer? I don't think I do, actually, on this set. I think that special is actually just that fast. I do on another set. Come on, quit empty hopping. Wirebug Whisperer on Sword and Shield is crucial. Is it now? Well, I might consider adding it. Right now, I'm kind of running a lot of stuff. Like, this set is actually kind of decked out, to say the least. As of right now, it's a little bit difficult for me to add more stuff to it. Oh my god. I can't see Jack. Diddly. Oh my god, I cannot believe that hit me. This monster just like throws out some of the largest hitboxes in the game, I swear. There we go. And again, it was useless. Alright, get me out of there. There we go. Someone else is also out here keeping me alive. Come on, quit whiffing. Go. You are finished. I totally forgot to carve the tail. Oh my god. I'm going to have to run all the way back up there and grab it for sure. I hope I have enough time. I've been watching the monster's health and... Okay, so... Shiny, 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 shiny. Going for carve. It's not too far away from that base camp. I might be able to fly there and get it. Okay, we got one of those. I need one of those. Okay, I got another one of those. Don't know if I need two of them. Alright. Tail, 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 tail. Alright, perfect. Just Gormagala tail. Cool. Let's see. There was something I was looking at. That's right. Do I run it? Oh, I guess I run Wirebug Whisperer level 2. That makes sense. Now it makes more sense as to why, yeah, it's coming back so fast. I don't think I could fit 3 on there, though, sadly. But 2 seems to be doing the trick pretty well. Platinum Egg. Sell all of it. Alright, let's see. The 3rd level gives Wirebug cooldown reduction. Oh, okay, okay. Dope Cat, go ahead and post something. It's your turn. I thought you sing an opera on that song. That would be epic. I mean, okay, so I had this thought the other day, right? Which is, what if I made it a sub-goal? You know, to go ahead and, like, you know, have a small, like, mini whatever, like, singing thing. I'm missing another tail. God dang it. Okay. And the reason why I'm kind of going for this set in particular is because it has the coalescence, which I'm going to need for that bow set. Yeah. Plus, I mean, it's got some other really good abilities. I'm not totally sure what all of them do, but... the first 2 just give Wirebug stuff, like 3rd Wirebug time extended and Wirefall recovery down. Okay, okay. You gotta go? Alright. Well, it's been fun, Radiance. I hope we can play again sometime soon. But thank you for the games, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. There is a normal spot now, if anybody wants to jump in. You can't do normal gore for that trail. Ah, okay. Noted. You'll see if you can come back? Alright. Well, I'm going to be playing for at least another 2 or so hours, so, you know. Take your time. Okay, let's see if I can make a Wirebug Whisperer Jewel, and if I can, what do I want to do with it? Wirebug Jewel. Yep. So level 2. Let's see if we got a slot. Good luck on the hunts. Thank you so much. No one's called it. It's all yours. Take it. Zephyr, it's yours. Please. Oh, yep, there's a 2 slot. No, that's not it. It was also white. No, it was blue. Okay. There we go. Level 3. You may be able to do normal gore for the tail. Yeah, but then I don't get to fight chaotic gore. Bird Collar, Defender Moxie, the usual sets. Good stuff, good stuff. And there's Zephyr. Amazing. I feel like it's been a little while since we played together, Zephyr. Alright, that should fix the sword and shield set a little bit. I mean, obviously there are more skills I could put on it, and I don't have those skills, like, put onto it. In fact, you know, while we're waiting, maybe I could set, like, I don't know. Like, you can literally just throw whatever you want on this, like, in this game. It's kind of weird, in my opinion. Like, what if I just want to throw KO Jewel on there? Boom. There we go. Now I KO a little bit better. Perfect. Yeah, I think it's been about a week or more. It's been a little while. But, you know, I'm glad to have you here. Got a very talkative chat today. I like that. But yeah, no. That was yeah. So potential sub goal would be me singing, and I you know. I guess I wanted to hear some thoughts about that. Which maybe it's a better place to ask that kind of stuff on the Discord than it is in like the actual chat while I'm streaming. But you know, thoughts. Also, it didn't occur to me, but it looks like I might be moving a lot sooner than at least what my brain was thinking. Can I make that? I bet I can. Yeah. Thread the needle. You'd be down for that? All right. Obviously, it's not going to be like, I want 100 subs. Like, that's literally impossible. I barely, like, pull, like, 5 people in here at a time. You know. But it might be something kind of fun and, you know. Yeah. There we go. Honestly, this map is fantastic because literally all you have to do is come up here and boom. Like, you're basically, like, if you're running, ooh, I got that. Yeah, if you're just, like, running any kind of, like, basic whatever, like, or if, you know, if you go for Spearbird Call, you're going to be maxed up by the time you finish, like, talk and everything. Oh, I whiffed. I was a fool. Okay, that's fine. That's really what I wanted. Was that right there? You'd be down for that and a good combo? There we go. Big damage. Sure. You know, I dodged that. Yeah. I know exactly what I'm doing in that regard. By the way, pressing with no stick input is really good. Is a really good attack with good range. Really? Ah, that's what you're referring to. I didn't realize that that was a different attack. Is that true in every Monster Hunter game? Sounds like it'd be like a combo that you use in Zelda or something like that. Ah. Yes. More rewards, that's always cool. Take a quick sippy. Interesting. Sword and Shield is very diverse. I'm realizing that. That it's actually probably like one of the most like almost customizable ways to play the game, in my opinion, is what I'm occurring. Well, like what has been occurring to me as I play it more and more. There we go. Like, there are just so many interesting ways to play it, and like so many different things that you can do with it. You know, yeah, let's go for tail. Oh, come on, you. Oh, that was not at all what I wanted to press. Press wrong buttons only. There we go. Do you know how to perfect rush? You know, honestly, I don't know if I do or not. Sword Shield is actually nutty in this game. Honestly, like, you guys are, like, bringing up terms and stuff that I haven't heard of. And I'm over here playing the weapon like, oh, man, I think, like... Well, that was sad. Like, I don't think I'm playing it poorly, but, like, the more you guys talk about it, the more it occurs to me, like, you know, I'm probably not even doing the combos right. Thank you. And you get to hang out in the nest. Backstep attack charges, and if you press X, it starts doing a charging combo. Ah, okay. I gotta figure out how to backstep. Oh, it's... After any attack, press back and A. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. I'm learning the motion. So if I'm swinging... Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the fast way. All right, let's try this out. Oh, okay. I see. That's really cool, actually. I didn't realize I could get height off of that. Well, that was a total mistake. I see now. That is so cool. It's the same strong height as your X-Wire bug attack. Ah, yeah, I'm seeing that now. Well, Sword and Shield just got way cooler. And I already thought it was cool. So what I'm hearing is that Sword and Shield is actually just a combo weapon. Like, nobody ever thought it was. It was crazy in GU because it had a certain parry frames with the depth style. Oh my god. Just get blasted. See, when I always played Sword and Shield in GU, I always played alchemy style. So I never really learned the combos in that game. And so as a result, now I'm playing this game and like people are like, "Oh, by the way, there's this thing that you can do called a flurry rush." And I'm like, "What? How have I never heard of this?" Ooh, we got a water orb. Now it makes sense as to why people always tell me, like, this is not a, like, this, Sword and Shield is a great, like, elemental weapon. I'm like, but why? That also makes sense as to why, like, this is so much better than I thought it was. Because, like, I did not realize that this was, like, a whole thing that could be done while being in, like, that particular mode. It also makes Shield Bash a lot more useful. Interesting. As like an ability in terms of like doing stuff. Backstep was one of those where you could counterattack frames were active. I think there was a couple other tricks you could do by pressing A and special. Or A and X. Interesting. So it sounds like Sword and Shield is like actually just like so what I'm hearing, if I'm right, is that Sword and Shield is just goated. But because, like, you have to learn the weapon in a way that, like, actually, like, encourages you to do proper combos and things like that, it's just never, like, used properly. Also, Zephyr, your turn to post. All right. So now, okay, now I have to, like, rework my switch skills after learning all this stuff. Because, like, now, Twin Blade combo. Okay, so, I don't have Twin Blade combo on either one of these. I should probably figure out what that means. A two-part attack that opens with a circular slash followed by blade thrust. An easy attack to get multiple hits with, so ideal for... Okay, why am I not using this? I'm already using this. So after slash attacks... Alright, we're going to try that around. Alright, you're going to head out because of sleep. Okay. Well, it's been super fun hanging out with you, Dope Cat. I appreciate you coming by. I will be streaming again on Saturday. Twin Blade is strictly better than the other one. Really? Noted. Well, I'm going to keep the other one around just so that way I haven't. But they both suck. Do they? Okay. Also noted. So now I gotta figure out how Twin Blade works. Like, I couldn't see a difference, so I didn't bother switching. But in regards to, like, switch skills, right, it just... I'm reading this again. A two-part attack that opens with a circular slash, follows up with a blade thrust. Easy to get multiple hits in, so ideal for a weapon. Trigger. Press X after a side slash. Whatever a side slash is, use L to change direction. While this is a sword and shield combo, so hold X after a side slash. Interesting. Alright, Risen Kushaladora. Sword and shield nonsense. We're gonna see how it goes. And I'm gonna see if I can tell the difference between Twin Blade. See, at this point, I'm starting to think, like, is Flurry Rush just, like, the best way to play Sword and Shield? Is, like, always get that backdash and then, like, go back in. The problem Sword and Shield has in GU is its hitbox was generally small, which made fights against enemies with chicken legs Joe hard. Also, movement in that game wasn't terrific. Both these elements, but Rise elements both gave both of those problems. So, plus it gave it a counter. So now it's just nuts. Ah, okay, there we go. There were so many chicken leg monsters in GU. Like, can we talk about that? Oh my god, Jesus. Alright, so now we have this twin blade thing, right? Versus this. Okay, I see. It like gives you just another slash or whatever. But in the end, both suck. That was a lot of health. As someone who wants to play Hammer, all the chicken leg monsters made me hate the weapon. You know, that is totally understandable. I'm trying to remember. There was a weapon I always had problems with due to chicken legging. And I think it was Sword and Shield. I played a lot of Sword and Shield in that game. Looking back on it. But that's because I made like probably like what I consider to be one of the strongest paralyzed sets in the game. So, you know. It was the Sword and Shield with the highest paralysis, but like had garbage sharpness. Most people opted to use the other one, so I ended up having to play in a way that allowed me to make use of my terrible sharpness. Oh my god, just... Hello, Rajang. I love how it says Ride Wyvern, but this is very much so not a Wyvern. Where are the people at? I'm gonna need some people here in a second. Monsters on the floor. There we go. Ah. Ah. Oh my god, I should have died just then. I don't know if anybody else saw that, but like for just like half a second there. Zephyr, your death shall not be in vain. I say death. It's much more like a passing out, if you will. Grab one of you, grab one of you, grab another one of you. Let's see. Guess he's up there now. Hanging out with the cool kids. Ah, got you in the face. That's it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sword and Shield and Gen does have a parry backstep. Yeah, it does. I just never like bothered to learn it because I don't know if you get it if you. Does Alchemy Style get it though? That's my question. See, and that's where that's where I never figured that out. Oh, only Adept gets it. Interesting. Keep my sharpness up. Sad. Backstep. There's a hair in my eye. I cannot see. And off he goes. I saw the Kinsec there against the wall. I was like, that's a weird looking bug. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in this game before. And now it makes sense as to why. Incoming. Oh my god. Oh, I got hit by wind pressure. No way. That's it. Ow. Feel like I just got nuked by a lightning tornado. God, I can see why I liked, oh my god. I technically died there. Another big heal. All right, so it's looking like Sword and Shield is far more complicated than I ever gave it credit for. That is what I'm learning here. Once you get into it, it's really simple. Oh yeah, no, for sure. But there's just so many more buttons to press than what I initially thought was the case. You know? Come on. Ow. Alright, I wanted to send it, but now I'm looking at my health, and it's just like throwing out so many wind hitboxes that it's just a bad idea. Oh, that was entirely wrong. I really just wanted that. Help me keep my damage up. There we go. Back up. Oh, just barely got away from that. I can't see jack diddly with all these rocks. I just died because there were rocks in the way. And I could not see what was going on. Just spam Perfect Rush after the ultimate combo, and if you're fear, then just use Shield Bash. You know, that does make it sound a lot simpler. One, two, three, four, five. Oh my god, just taking all the damage. That was actually a lot more damage than I had anticipated. Oh my god, that was my whole shield. Oh, I wonder what happened there. I saw the giant move fly past me, and then he took off in the air, and then, like, we got the notification. He comboed me when I had no wire bugs. Ooh, yeah, that's a big rip. All right, go ahead and repost it, Zephyr. We do one redo on failed hunts, as you know. I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick. I should be not there for very long. But yeah, go ahead and post again. I will be right back. And I am returned. It's been a while since I encountered that monster. I forgot how scary he is. Risen monsters have unique gimmicks. Sometimes they just decide you get die. You know, this is all very true. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and run a different set just to go ahead and be as strong as possible, or you know, just to run something else. And it's gonna involve this, I think. Oh, wait, what? No, that's not it at all. Hello? No, it's you. You're the set I'm gonna run. Go ahead and eat. Go with Miracle Worker. I don't even remember what that does. I think it does something cool, though. Toilet. Understandable. Very relatable for me right now. Join the quest. Also, if anybody wants to join us and is hanging out in chat, we do have an open spot. Just letting you guys know. There we go. Now the world is at peace. What is going on here? Is this dancing? Is this... Oh, it's fishing. We're stretching. Ah, that's what's going on. I was unaware that that was a thing that you could do. Show up, warm up. Oh, warm up. Here we go. Oh, I'm just doing like actual like Japanese calisthenics. Tea is so nice. Welcome back. Good stretch. All right. I'm expecting high success from this one. I might try and do something kind of silly, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. You know, I'll grab some poison kunais. Honestly, I wish I'd done that with the sword and shield, but... Oh, big whiffs. That is okay. Scooch my way forward. Ooh, Kage has joined the quest. So why is there no wire bugs around here? The pressure. Oh, I forgot that you could use kunais to cut the grass. And I whiffed. And it didn't matter though, because there wasn't anything there. Ooh, the lightning bug is gone too. Looks like somebody is copying the route that I normally take. You know, I'm starting to question if this set has, like, the other abilities I normally run on everything else, like Spirit Bird Call. It'd probably be bad if I'm not running Spirit Bird Call and about to go fight it. Right? But I am using Gun Lance. Debating, should I go in and just be stupid, or should I wait? Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit more the former. Alright, we're gonna go fight this thing. Oh wait, it's not even here. Oh, here it comes. Or wait. Hello, where are you? Very well. New plan. We're going in. Go. Mountain Punisher. Finish it off. My friend at school is in the debate club and told us I'd be debating the masses. So we decided we call him the mass debater. That is hilarious. Backstep twice. Jump in. Big special. Swap skills. Oh my god, I got clipped in midair. That is very sad. Tail cutter. Ooh. Eat damage. No! How dare you jump? That was actually something that we always used to talk about. Back when I used to do Terraria streams, like a long time ago. But when I did them, you know, there was like different levels of fishing bait, and I was like the guy who constantly fished. And so, you know, we would always talk about master bait and how it's the best kind of bait. Ooh, there we go. There's some damage. Masturbate is something I enjoy daily. Jesus. Might be a little too TMI. Alright, I'm gonna grab all of these things. Never know when you need Dora parts. I'm gonna grab you. Because 10 more health is the difference between life and death sometimes. Oh, that's Zephyr riding the monkey. I'm a man who likes fishing. I like video game fishing actually quite a bit. Real life fishing, it's okay. It's not like my cup of tea. But I ain't got nothing against it. At least on a local level. On like an industrial level, fishing is actually pretty awful. Oh, no side steps. Oh, please. I just want bubbles. Thank you. Up we go. Here we go. I dashed into a thunderbug? Are you kidding me? I like fishing with a rod. Takes your mind off of things. I eat every fish I catch unless I throw it back. You know, that's fair. And again, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Again, the real issue comes in when, like, you know, you're fishing on such a large scale level that, like, you're destroying populations. If that makes sense. Ah. Up we go. Big slam. Pepper him. Break my sharpness. Fall back. Do a nice, you know, 500 or so damage. Oh, I couldn't get my special off. Backstep, backstep, backstep. Eat bullets. Ooh, Apple has joined the lobby. Hello. Uh-oh. Gunlance is so sick, but my heart belongs to Sword and Shield. Oh my god. Okay. No. The monster does not get to do that to me. Monster gets to do a lot of things to me, but that was not one of them. You don't just get to toss me up in the air and shoot me with a fireball. No, I actually love Gun Lance. It's one of my favorites. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Why are you hanging out in the hallway, buddy? Yeah, Gun Lance really is all about that one special for me. Like that one right there that I just used. That's like the move. The Gun Lance move. There we go. Clear out all my heat. Another nice explosion. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'm just gonna get hit by all the tornadoes right there. Yeah, no. Oh, I wasn't high enough. I tried so hard to not have to deal with any of that. A lot of people think that Gun Lance was bad in G and /GU, but I thought the heat gauge added depth to the weapon. I mean, I agree. I'm actually a huge fan of Gun Lance in that game. It is definitely rough to use though, just because the mobility of it is so bad. Unless you run a very specific special. I am so sorry for whoever got blown up by that. And it's not like the heat gauge actually let the weapon do extra damage. Like, it's not as if, like, the heat gauge, it was just, like, one more thing to manage. But, like, if you managed it well, you could actually put out some pretty decent damage. At least I assume so. I don't really know numbers in that game. Kaboom? Yeah, kaboom. Sorry, Kage. There we go. Oh my god, Rajang, you are the worst. I hope you know that. Oh, where'd he go? No, dude just dipped the fuck out. He showed up here real quick, roared in everyone's face, causing us all to not be able to do whatever it is that we were trying to do. He gauge definitely added damage to shells and stubs. Yeah. That was... Okay. Up we go. And he's gone. This is definitely like one of those not so easy fights. I dropped a huge rock on that bastard's head. I saw that. I totally forget how to do that though. Like, do you just, you know, wire bug your way up there and slice it? Don't move. Okay, cool. We either absolutely wrecked that crab, this monster, or both. No in between. Well, okay. I stopped shielding for 1 second, and that was terrifying. Oh boy. Only time I've used Gunlance in this game was early Master Rank, and it got me through 2 ranks with little effort and much fun. Gunlance is super fun. That special right there, though, is like a necessary... Okay, no. God, no. No, 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 no. There we go. Alright. Just wanted to get the heat gauge out of the way real quick. Jesus. Please go down. All I ask. I just want you to die. No! It doesn't matter! I try so hard! Bubble Gaming just came to say hi. Got groceries to buy, so see you later. All right. I appreciate you coming by. How's it? I'm excited for the new Monster Hunter update that comes out in next week or whatever it is that they're announcing. Oh. I'm playing a very dangerous game. I should probably heal. God, if I had more shells, I would have gotten away with that nonsense that I was doing earlier to dodge the tornado. Just let that sink in. Whatever kind of nonsense I was going for in order to dodge all of those attacks, I would have gotten away with it. I'm tired. I am so ready for this monster to be dead. Why is it not dead yet? God, every time I hit it with that move, I'm just like, please, please, please let me see the blue. Oh. Oh my god, I just need to get the special off, but the monster's not gonna let me. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. There we go. Will I stream the digital event? Maybe. It depends on what day it's on and what time it's at. Because I only stream on Thursdays and Saturdays. And I can't stream anywhere between 1 to 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Just due to the way my life is designed. Still nothing. February 4th, 3 p.m. PST. So that's like 12 o'clock for me. So it'd have to be like on a Saturday at 12 o'clock for me to be able to stream it. And I also don't want that to like cut into the time I play the game, if that makes sense. So there's a good chance I might not be. However, I might go ahead and like hang out in the Discord or something while it's going on. Depending on, again, what day it's on. If I'm at work, I can't really do anything about that. Oh, this is it. We're hitting our point. That's it. Land, you fucker. I will slowly walk towards you. This is my chance. It wasn't enough. So we try it again. Big slam. 6 p.m. on Saturday for you. Well then, yeah, it might be totally doable. Yeah, I guess I'm getting hit by that. Ah, it's still not enough. I keep trying. We got it. Oh my god, that was... Jesus. Sharpness. Who needs sharpness? I've got explosions. You can't block an explosion. Jesus, that was a rough fight. But we got it done. Hopefully you get every part you ever need so you never have to do it again. I'll try to hit it with a blight. I believe in you. You can do it. Alright, we do have somebody apparently hanging out in the lobby by the name of Apple. I don't know who that is, but they're here. I might have to kick them, assuming that if they're on their own like little quest or whatever, that you know. Alright, it's too late here. Gotta go have fun. Or gotta go. Thanks for the hunts. Have fun. Thank you so much for coming out, Pochinu. Had a great time. 2 door rise gems. Thank God. That is amazing. I am so happy for you. All right, we are here. Let's see. And there's Apple, just chilling. Oh my God, that's caps locked. Oh my God, no, absolutely not. All right. And then we'll go ahead and call me Dora the Explorer for all these other dragon carves. Wait, you have a keyboard for the Switch? Yeah, I do actually. That's how I do all my like my chat stuff. Ooh, somebody's coming to check it out. All right, and then I'm gonna go back to the all right, since I'm going for tail, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to, there we go, equipment loadouts. This guy. All right, and apparently that's just better, so we're gonna rock that for now. Cool, GG guys, goodbye. All right, I'll see you around, Pochinu. I'm streaming again on Saturday if you want to come and join us again then. Fortune Caller, Defender, and Moxie. Also, if anybody is here, hey, there's Apple Pond, the gal from the hub. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I am Babotosh. I am a Monster Hunter streamer. You know, I would like to classify myself as a variety streamer, but that's not really the case. I see that you're rocking Hunting Horn. Is that your main? If you don't mind me asking. Ooh, big wins. Ooh, double Hunting Horn. Okay. Suddenly I feel inclined to play the Hunting Horn. I do have a set. It's not very good. I main like 3 weapons. Well, let's hear them. I have been encouraged. Hunting Horn, Lance, and Sword and Shield. Dang, those are some, yeah, as Vonka said, based. Those are some amazing weapons, in my opinion. I main a heavy bowgun, but I've been branching out into lots of other things. Heavy bowgun is like what I'm going to be best at all the time. But I play a pretty decent gun lance, a pretty decent set of dual blades, and I've been learning Sword and Shield. So that's kind of like it. But heavy bowgun is really the only thing I have expertise in. Oh, and insect glaive. Yes, I play a little bit of that too. I used to do gun lance, but I can't handle the 10% chance of less damage from Dongo. Really? Is that a thing? This is the first time I've heard of it. Also, give me 1 second. My tea is finished boiling. Ugh. Man, you got the worst time in tea. Like, literally 30 seconds ago, you could have done this, and I wouldn't be stuck here pouring you. Babo, buddy, do you not eat for Bombarder on Gunlance? Shh. Don't tell anybody. I forgot. That's dire. It really is. I should probably start thinking about that a little bit more every time I use it. Let's see, how much dodge do I have? Okay, I am running evade up. That's kind of important for a fight like this. God, we're gonna remember how to use this weapon today. I mean, it still puts in work. It does damage, right? You know, it's not like it's kunai. Just throw these all the, you know. It's not like I'm doing like 4 damage a hit. Snow Beetle. You can just make up for Dongo by playing with 10% more skill. It's easy fix. It definitely, I understand that it adds up. Also, I totally thought I could climb up there. I am so lost. Okay, this is the way I'm going. Super cool. Nah, I'm very much so used to playing with I guess without the extra damage, which is silly. I really should just eat for it all the time whenever I'm using Gun Lance, because it is basically just free damage, especially with the way I play it. Like, my entire set is based around using the Bombarder effect. It should be a food skill, but it should also be like a skill that applies outside of Dongo, in my opinion. You want my nice, quick, hot take on that? Alright, we'll boost the affinity. There we go. God, I totally don't know what I'm doing with this. I mean, it's working. It adds up. There is one. Artillery? I think, yeah, I do run that for sure. But, like, I wasn't aware that it stacks like that. Which I guess is better for, you know, obvious reasons. But still, I feel like... somebody's out here popping all of the helpful abilities. Slide beat. I gotta remember how this works. Shatterer. God, I forget how much damage this weapon like actually just does. Oh, these are both the same. Okay, that's cool. Right, I know that there's probably way cooler ways to be using this weapon than the way I am using this weapon currently. Yeah, we'll take that. Ow. There we go. Oh! Big damage. Hopping on the big heel. Running to here. Yeah, you know, we'll take that. I'm just continuing to take damage. That's okay. Ooh! Lots of damage there. Alright, we know that this guy's getting knocked on his ass, right? Like, he's covered in lightning. And I was too far away. Amazing. Stab! Alright, let's go for a quick sharpen. Alright, so I'm seeing that that meter at the top right fully charged, but I have no idea how to utilize the charge on it. I feel like I'm missing something very important about the weapon. Ah, that was it. Whatever I did just then, that was the thing that caused the thing to go off. Roll. Roll. Go back in. God, the fact that Hunting Horn just gives so many buffs, like earplugs and stuff like that, it's actually just amazing. Another big heal. Ow. Pop another quick heal. Dude takes a off. He's gone forever. Head up over here. Grab the poison toad. 3 more boofs. And we make our way down the slip and slide. I will admit, like, I think the sliding is a really cool mechanic. I really hate the stutter animation that happens when you go into it. Ow. Roll. Alright. I am almost dead. That's a bad thing. We don't want that. Alright, now we are far from dead. Ah. Alright, right back to healing. Oh, come on! Stop being a fool and running into stuff like that. Ah. I totally thought I could use slide beat to get in there. I was so wrong. I now have the power of rabies. That's right, you've been bitten. And thus you are now stronger. You know, so I'm not gonna lie, I think that like there is something slightly funny about, like, you know, just telling people wrong information about things. But then there's like this level of like just like please don't, that is, you know, hey kids, rabies makes you stronger. You know, like nonsense like that that's so untrue, but like also just such a bad like idea for anybody to even think about believing. All right. And off we go. All right, time for a ride. You know, it just occurred to me that I needed the tail for this monster, and then I proceeded to play Hunting Horn. Oh, you're joking, right? Alright, mounting Punisher time. Oh, it was so short. And there he goes, all the way across the map. We are walking for days. All right, God, as much as I love Hunting Horn in like Generations Ultimate, I don't know if it's the weapon for me in this game. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Like some sort of I don't want to call it a limit break, but some kind of factor that's like a limit break. Oh my god. Big dodge. Oh my god. This dude's hitboxes are massive. There we go. Infinity. Ow. Oh my god, I just walked into it. Sitting there menuing, trying to pull up the right skills or whatever, and just absolutely wrong. All right. I swear I'm not normally this bad. Like, I'm not that good, but like I'm not this bad. Ugh. Alright, Hunting Horn is definitely not the move for me. Rip indeed. Alright. So, generally speaking, I do tend to do, like, 2 attempts per person if, like, we fail the first one. However, I will be skipping because that was not clarified at first. So, that being said, I think, Apple, it is your turn to go ahead and post something. That gore got hit in the head so many times, even a football player would say, man, that's fucked up. Yeah, I believe that. All right, no more Hunting Horn. Hunting Horn is not the weapon for me today. We are going back to, you know, let's play the main. I haven't played the main at all today. Yeah, we'll swap that out, and perfect. And Danzai has left the lobby. Wonderful. Ooh, Gold Raytheon. We've definitely got this one. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Good stuff, good stuff. Got a lance, we got a hunting horn. We've got heavy bowgun. Lots of good things. Also, the dog in the chaotic gore armor looks amazing. Looking at it right now, it's pretty awesome. Definitely, for sure, absolutely, I say aloud, tempting fate. You know how I am. It wouldn't be fun unless we were overly confident in our abilities. Man. Chaotic Gore plus Seragio's headpiece on the dog. Oh, okay. That, you know, that explains that. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I like the purple accents that it comes with as well. Just all of the purple. I was unaware though that you could unless is it naturally purple for Seragios, or is that like a thing that you can do with the armor? Big yawns. Made it purple. Gotcha. I was unaware that you could do that with the Palico and Palamute armor. And I just took one of the Mega Potions. Jesus Christ. It had to fit with the gore. You know, that makes sense. I mean, that's part of the reason why my whole thing is all pink, is because well, I mean, I guess technically you could change that too. All right. Okay, weak spot is legs. Noted. Well, I was ready to counter it. And that one I respected not to counter. Come on, buddy. Apex Shark has, or Aspie Shark. Spark? Aspie Spark. There we go. Just join the lobby. Oh my god, that nicked me. I thought for sure that I was going to walk away far enough for me not to... Oh, somebody peeled that off from me. That's super great. Alright, buddy. You will suffer for poisoning me earlier, along with poisoning Apple, and anybody else who you might poison across the as we continue fighting you. Oh. I'm out here going like, well, why is all of my shots not reaching anymore? I don't think my aim is that bad. Oh no. Zephyr, be careful. That's it. Keep the damage going. Cannot believe you just let me sit there and use up all of my specials like that. Oh. That's fine. I don't need a ring up right now. There we go. Now I can put one up. Oh, I missed. Oh, nope, step away from that. Don't want to be that close. I'm good. How long do you think you can hang out up there, buddy? Not that long. Big damage. Oh! Continuing with the damage. Please let me heal. And the poison's gone already. I swear, the poison does, like, so much damage, but, like, very, very quickly in a way that's, like... Like, it's damage over time, but the fact that it goes away so quickly makes it doesn't really feel that way. Come on, buddy. And oh my god! Quick heal, 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 heal. Cannot believe how long it takes to do that. I focus the head, but I know it's unnecessary. Somebody else is going to get the head right now. God, I feel like I'm just getting away with so much damage. Like normally, like if I'm just shooting shots like this, I feel like I get targeted all the time. And this fight in particular, he just does not give two shits about me. Solid. Good stuff. There we go. That was a much cleaner quest than comparatively to the chaotic gore that we were doing earlier. Ooh, in-sync carving. All right, good stuff. Hopefully you get your drop apple. Zephyr, it'll be your turn to post next. I do kind of regret not firing a whole bunch of slicing shots at the tail. I feel like we could have had a pretty good shot at cutting it. Although it does kind of like, I still find it funny that Lance is able to cut things. Like it should, don't get me wrong. We can't like take away our cutting weapons. Was using Divergent, which is why it went after me a bunch. That makes a lot of sense. I was going to say, normally I feel heavily targeted when I use things like Pierce. Because like normally, at least from my experience, it tends to go like towards... like whenever you deal like a decent chunk of damage to a monster, it tends to target that person. Which, you know, when I'm able to just kind of post up and use Pierce shots nonstop, that's a pretty decent chunk of damage. So, yeah, you know. Ooh, there's a sale. And they are doing something. But what it isn't is... Yeah, no. This is not World. You don't just join lobbies and do that. You jump on the quest with the people who are on it and, you know, have a good time. Scenarios. Did we get anything cool? A whole bunch of Eureka Corns. That's pretty cool. Some good Esmagala stuff. I should probably restock up on all my ammo stuff. And 3 more lottery tickets. Hooray! I completely forgot why I wanted the Wrath Gleam for a minute. Happens to me all the time. I'm just like, I guess I need something. Defiance Jewel. Perfect. Let's see. I was running this set earlier, but then there was some issues with it in regards to decorations and abilities. Look, I do have Spirit Bird Call, but is that because of you? No. Alright, I got a whole bunch of these. I can set at least a KO jewel. And then... Yeah, that seems good to me. And then we're going to make sure all of our switch skills are good. Hard basher combo, drill. Yeah, you know, that's fine. Sword and shield combo. We're going to switch that over to here. Shoryu, shield bash. And then, yeah, you're definitely going to be Falling Shadow. All right, perfect. All right. Sorry, just doing some quick adjustments to the set. Perfect. Add a sword and shield for every element at one point. That sounds perfect. Be right back. All right, Vonka. Carver, don't mind if I do. Honestly, that's not a bad idea, because considering the fact that like Sword and Shield is apparently one of those weapons that's just like really, really good for that kind of stuff. Oh, Regek? Our friend Regek has joined the lobby. Very exciting. I'm assuming that might be Vonka, actually. Element is really good with it, yeah. That's what I've heard. I have a blast set that seems to do, like, pretty good damage, but the issue with it is, like, it gets really difficult to keep on inflicting blast. Like, it's great damage for, like, the first, like, for, like, the first 2 minutes. And then after that, it just kind of, like, slowly falls apart. In terms of, like, you know, maintaining really good, consistent damage. Okay. Which is why we're an Elemental up Haunting Horn. Others helps others using those sets. Interesting. Yeah, no, that's pretty fantastic. All right, and off we go. Also, Vonka, is that you playing the character with the name that starts with the letter R? Because it said a friend of mine joined. I don't know which friend, though, that is. But normally, like, the people I friend in this game are, in fact, people I've streamed with. Or not streamed with, but, you know, play with. No, nothing in there. Grab you. We'll go our bird route. Grab you. Come on, in there. Yes. Grab a couple of you. Grab a blast tote. Just in case he goes to sleep. Blast toad is actually kind of a like shockingly good toad in my opinion. Welcome back, Vonka. So that is not you playing Regek. Oh! Blastote is busted. Can confirm. Alright, well, we missed our Marionette Spider. That's not too big of a deal, though. We'll manage. Gust Crab. Ooh, my favorite. What are we hunting? It appears to be a Babotosh. Generally, it's like whatever the first monster is in the like top left corner. Always organizes it that way. Unless we're hunting multiple monsters, in which case, you know, it'll list them off. The mud guy? No, 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 the ice tiger. Ah, there we go. Scooch. There we go. Why did they make two monsters? Baroth and Barioth. Yeah, I know. It's... They could have... Like, there's so many names that they could have gone with, but they just chose not to. For one reason or another. Wow. Okay, that was not the monster I hit, for the record. Let that be known. Hello? What do you mean mounted Punisher? How did I get mounted Punisher in a single hit? Hello? There's something wrong there. Come on, give me that tail. There we go. Ooh, that was some big number. Definitely worth waiting until you use the flash on the perfect rush. Oh, it's worth waiting until you... Noted. I don't fully understand the flash that I'm looking for here. It's... If you press it too fast, it does about half damage. Gotcha, gotcha. Grab, 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 grab. Look for it outside of combat. Okay, noted. So if I were to do like... That's too far. Or too fast. Okay, okay. I think I just saw it just then. I saw it for like just a second on the hand. I was definitely way... Okay, 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 okay. I'm seeing it now. It's going to take me some getting used to the timing. But it will be there, I promise. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, this is a great time to try it out. For real. Quadruple bounce. This is not a great time to try it out. The monster is dead. All right, I'm definitely going to keep my eyes open for that, though. For fun, for glory. Baroth is a fun one. Baroth can go one of two ways, which is either really fun or just absolute awful. Okay. I'm seeing the flashes. Great time to try, Wolves. Depends on how fast you get the arms broken. Oh, is that okay? Is that what determines how aggressive it is? Because, like, so when I play heavy bowgun against this thing, it is on top of me. Like, there is no getting away from it sometimes. It's actually terrifying. All right, lots of good stuff. Arms being broken make it slip and slide when it jumps. Ah! See, I love learning new things about this game. Like, what was it? It was very late into me playing Monster Hunter that I understood targeting, like, Raytheon and Rathalos' wings when it's flying causes it to fall. You know, like, specifically when you break those parts. And, like, it just took me a while to, like, fully comprehend that. Things broken make Ice Tornado worse. Gotcha. What's her name? Regek. Ah, come on. All right, perfect. Yeah, I definitely know that, like, there are, like, lots of abilities that get, like, nerfed or heavily, like, worse if you have specific parts of monsters broken. It's just like I'm not so familiar with it to the point where, like, I can, you know, do it 100% of the time. Or I guess I haven't done it. I haven't really paid enough attention to understand what breaks allow for specific monsters to just, like, automatically become worse, if that makes sense. Especially in this game. Like, GU, I have a much better understanding of that kind of stuff, but this one is still, like, a little, how do you say, fuzzy? Baroth is, like, the extreme of parts breaks affecting monsters. You know, that's fair. I just, like, okay. So, like, I didn't really understand that concept a whole lot when I was playing through World. And, like, that game, it's almost necessary to use the, like, Clutch Claw in order to weaken parts of the monster for you to actually do and maintain damage. That was, like, not a concept that was explained to me super well when I started playing World. And I was just like, why is this the hardest Monster Hunter game? Breaking Anjanath's legs makes it fall over even more comically quickly. Anja is just constantly on the floor. That I believe. And since it's one of those chicken-legged monsters, it also deserves it. Monsters on chicken legs, they deserve to topple over a little bit more often. Yo, there's Regek. Yo, Regek, it's your turn to post something. Also, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I made it up here. I think we have played together before in the past, Regek. I watched me get a little notification saying like mutual friend has like jumped online or something like that. I don't think this is your first time here in Twitch either. Judging from the lack of a first time like chatter or whatever. But it's nice to have you. Welcome back. I hope life has been treating you well. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. That I cannot join. Let me check my anomaly rating. Yeah, I'm currently at 92. Yeah, we have played before. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm a little underleveled to join that quest. I actually don't mind Anjanath having chicken legs because at least he keeps his head low to the ground frequently. I mean, okay, yeah, that's fair. Anjanath is definitely like one of the least worst defenders for chicken leg monsters in my opinion. But doesn't change the fact that he has them. All right, definitely doable. Gold Crown Anjas are awful, though. Yes, I agree. Also because he's always falling over. My builds have been getting crazy. I even went back to bow. Ooh, that's exciting. I'm actually I haven't played bow yet in this game, but I am currently working on a bow set, so that way I can play bow in this game. I really haven't played a lot of bow since GU, so like. I'm kind of excited to try it out in this game. Although it's not going to play at all like GU bow. Try this one. Let me take a look at it real quick. Player list. Equipment info. Okay. Nephilm tacets. Okay. So Nephilm. And then you're using the Ketsu bow. Okay. Para, sleep. Spread. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a nice little spread bow. I'll definitely give it a check. I'll definitely try it out. I've been actually kind of like looking for specifically a decent bow armor set, and so if that one is decent, I'll definitely go ahead and take a look at it. I was making the Chaos Wars armor in order to pad out my set since I'm using the Chaos set or Chaos bow, which has that negative affinity thing, and I really don't want to have to actually deal with that. So I figured I'd at least make the set. Isn't that the one you were making? The Nephilim is the Chaos Core set, isn't it? Oh, is it? It might be. I don't know off the top of my head. And I mean, in that case, it works out perfectly. The legs work for chaos weapons. Oh, just the legs work for chaos weapons. Interesting. Oh my god, I am totally in the wrong spot. My bug route. Bird route. Alright. It's pretty strong. The skill set might be hard to pull up. I mean, I'll definitely go ahead and try it out. But I definitely believe it to be to be pretty strong. Oh, there he is. Just grabbing my bugs because I don't want to die in one hit. I got Chaos Go Boar for it too. Noted. Although if just the legs work, I might actually try and make that. Honestly, the bow set might be my first mix set. Which, funny enough, it was actually my first mix set in GU as well. You know, obviously I did some research and I looked up some, you know, things, but I did actually end up making a mix set, and that is the only mix set I've ever used in a Monster Hunter game to this date. At least intentionally. Flower Fern. Ow. I only really use mixed sets. You know, that's fair. Well, I don't know what I was doing there. And that was just bad. I am just bad. Ow. Oh, back up. I was immediately, as soon as I said back up, I was immediately reminded of the SpongeBob reference. Back it up. Big heal. Oh, crap! Is this a one feint only? I had no idea. No worries. Actually, we do one redo on failed quests, so go ahead and post it again, Regek. This will also probably be the last quest for tonight, just because it's getting a little bit late. I'm about to hit that 3-hour like limit that I normally do and impose on myself, just so that way I'm not like playing video games all the time. But go ahead and repost it. We'll definitely get this one done. Although, if it's a one and done kind of feint quest, now I'm kind of like nervous about running Sword and Shield. I think I'll be fine though. Oh, let me. All right, let's make this one happen. All right, I'll see if I get insurance. If I do, I'll totally eat for it. Let's see. No. No, I didn't get it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this, though. So if somebody decides to eat for insurance, just stay clear of the charges and spins, and Sword and Shield is fine. That's the plan. So now I'm trying to guarantee that we all don't cart at once. Reviver will do nothing. This is a lie. Insurance will kick in as soon as somebody faints, assuming somebody ate for insurance. And then it will give a nice big heal to anyone. I'm aware it's a one feint quest. That's why I'm saying if somebody ate for insurance, it will do something. Just wait. It's going to save our ass. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. For sure, for sure. Again, that's assuming anybody ate for insurance, though. I do, though I do chronically run force lots of evade boosting to get more invincibility frames. Yeah, I mean I'm currently running 4 I think right now, so I should be fine in that regard. This is going to be quick. Demon time. Let's see it. Regek is unleashing the inner demon. I'm gonna go grab some birds though, because see, now I feel so much safer with plus, you know, 30 more like health. It's a big boon. He's becoming like a TikTok werewolf. I have not heard those words spoken. I have no idea what that means. I'm not sure if I want to. Grab some smoke nuts, some flash bugs, some more birds. Perfect. I am now birded out. Oh, and a lucky life. You there? Oh, it's a Felly Crow. Just more rewards. I was really hoping that it'd be at least the insurance bird. Thunder Beetle. All right, this is it. All right. There we go. Ooh. Ha 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 ha! I'm putting some bugs here so that I can heal in peace. Pop another big heal. Rolling away. Getting hit by those. Ouch. Another big heal. Alright, maybe I should keep Shoryuki on deck. Alright. I just keep rolling right off this ledge, don't I? Oh, come on. Pick where you want to go, buddy. Okay, he's made a decision. I'm staying down here. I can't tell if he's chasing Apple or if he's leaving the area. He's leaving the area. Okay. I'm gonna grab you. And I'm gonna grab some of you. Amazing. When you get shit up, press XA to do drill / X attack. Interesting. Okay, noted. Ah, okay. Interesting. Thank you for the heads up. I meant to say shot up. Autocorrect, man. I figured you did. I figured what you said was not what you meant to say. No. Come on, keep him down. Sorry, trying to get my sharpness kind of back up at a decent-ish level. Oh, I cannot believe that hit me. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I got knocked and put into an unfortunate situation. Rip indeed. Sorry, that was my bad. Sometimes it just goes like that. Yeah, sometimes it does. I did get frame trapped. That is the perfect way of putting it. Oh, okay. I will say I think that this is where the stream ends. Sadly, there is one thing I do, which is I check out the meldings. Go ahead and check that out real quick. Ballistics 2, Carving Pro Mounting Master. That's okay. Cover speed earplugs. That's Divine Blessing. Recoil down. Recovery up, load shells, coalescence too. That's neat. Constitution critical eye 1, wide range of 8 extender 2. That's kind of cool. Resuscitate 1/1. Blade scale hone 1/1. Guard level 2 1/1. Focus 1. That is so sad for a rarity 10. Fortify paralysis attack. Horn Maestro punishing draw 2/1. That's okay. Free meal paralysis attack 4. That could be good. Good hunts, indeed. Windproof, power prolonger, slugger, evade window. Hellfire Cloak, Constitution 2. And last but not least, Focus 1/1/1. Wow, that is so bad. Okay. That being said, we are going to go ahead and raid somebody. So feel free to stick around for just a little bit longer. So that way we can go ahead and find somebody to raid. Let me see who is online real quick. Let's see. Rika 35. Now they're playing. Let's see. Got somebody playing for you. It's another. I don't know if any of the people I follow right now are playing Monster Hunter on Switch. Oh wait, maybe here. No, PC. You know, we're gonna go ahead and raid my friend here who is currently playing for you. Let me just go ahead and copy the link real quick. Go ahead and set the raid. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Fatalis. But for everyone who came out tonight, thank you so much. I will be streaming again on Saturday. So if you guys want to hunt again, drop a follow or something. I do have a Discord where I post exactly which time I'm streaming at. But you can definitely expect a stream today or on Saturday. So, you know, keep your eyes open and stuff. But until then, good night to all of you. Sleep well. Enjoy your guys' evenings. Have fun playing games. And I hope that we can go ahead and hang out sometime soon. Good night, everyone.